37. Once again at 10 p.m. in the Twin Cities, it was 22 degrees. The wind chill was 6, with snow and fog.
Blizzard warning expanded to cover west central Minnesota as strong northwest winds cause near zero visibilities. A blizzard warning is now in effect across much of west central Minnesota. This includes areas along in the west of the line from Alexandria to Redwood Falls. A blizzard warning continues for south central and southeast Minnesota. This includes areas along the Minnesota River, from Redwood Falls to New Ulm, Mankato, and Red Wing. This includes Interstate 35 south of New Market, and the Interstate 90 corridor between Fairmont and Albertley. A winter storm warning remains in effect for central and east central Minnesota, and all of west central Wisconsin. This includes St. Cloud, the Twin Cities metropolitan area, Eau Claire and Ladysmith. Strong northwest winds from 35 to 45 miles per hour are occurring across west central Minnesota early this evening. Law enforcement agencies are reporting near zero visibilities and widespread blowing snow. Travel is not advised. The strong winds will work across south central and southeast Minnesota during the remainder of the evening and overnight hours, with blizzard conditions occurring in these areas. Heavy snow will continue across east central Minnesota and western Wisconsin through the evening. The snow will slowly taper off during the night. Snowfall rates from 1 to 2 inches per hour will occur. Total snow accumulations of 8 to 12 inches are likely across much of eastern and southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. Over a foot of snow is likely along the line from Albertley to the eastern Twin Cities metro, New Richmond, and Rice Lake. Now for the National Weather Service forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area. Overnight, windy, snow, blowing and drifting snow. Snow may be heavy at times late in the evening. New snow accumulation of 4 to 5 inches. Lows around 9. Northwest winds 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts to around 40 miles an hour, increasing to west 25 to 35 miles an hour overnight. Chance of snow near 100%. Friday, windy, partly cloudy with a 20% chance of snow in the morning, then mostly sunny in the afternoon. Areas of blowing and drifting snow through the day. Storm total snow accumulation of 10 to 13 inches. Highs around 17. West winds 20 to 30 miles an hour, decreasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows around 2. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday, partly cloudy. Highs around 15. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 1 below. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. And now for the extended forecast. Sunday, partly cloudy. Highs around 13. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 4 below. Monday, mostly cloudy. Highs around 10. Monday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 7 below. Tuesday, partly cloudy. Highs around 11. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 7 below. Wednesday, partly cloudy. Highs around 9. Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 15 below. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs around 3 below. Again, the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area for overnight. Windy, snow, blowing and drifting snow. Snow may be heavy at times late in the evening. New snow accumulation of 4 to 5 inches. Lows around 9. Northwest winds 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts to around 40 miles an hour, increasing to west 25 to 35 miles an hour overnight. Chance of snow near 100%.
This is the Twin City Metropolitan Area Weather Radio Station, KAC 65, serving a portion of east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in CHANHASSEN, Minnesota, on an assigned frequency of 162.55 MHz, and transmit from the KSTP television tower in St. Paul. The current time is 10:51 p.m. Central Standard Time.
At 10 p.m. in the Twin Cities, snow and fog reported. The visibility was 1/2 of a mile. It was 22 degrees, or -6 degrees Celsius. The dew point was 22. The relative humidity was 100%. The wind was northwest at 22 miles an hour, gusting to 39. The wind chill was 6. The pressure was 29.28 inches and rising. Around the metro, snow was falling, with a temperature of 22 at Eden Prairie, 23 at Lakeville, and 32 at Lake Elmo. At Blaine, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 27. At St. Paul, snow was falling. Around the state, snow was falling, with a temperature of 16 at St. Cloud, 19 at Brainerd, and 23 at International Falls. At Rochester, snow and fog reported, with a temperature of 28. At Duluth, snow and fog reported, with a temperature of 30. Across the Dakotas, at Sioux Falls, snow was falling, with a temperature of 18. At Fargo, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 10. In Iowa, at Des Moines, snow was falling, with a temperature of 30. At Mason City, fog was reported, with a temperature of 22. Around Wisconsin, snow was falling, with a temperature of 36 at Madison, and 33 at Eau Claire. At Milwaukee, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 37. Once again at 10 p.m. in the Twin Cities, it was 22 degrees. The wind chill was 6, with snow and fog.
Blizzard warning expanded to cover west central Minnesota as strong northwest winds cause near zero visibilities. A blizzard warning is now in effect across much of west central Minnesota. This includes areas along the west of it line from Alexandria to Redwood Falls. A blizzard warning continues for south central and southeast Minnesota. This includes areas along the Minnesota River from Redwood Falls to New Ulm, Mankato, and Red Wing.